My problem is, why are parents, irrespective of whether you have PTA or not, they are supposed to be like maybe 5, 6 parents come together and say, come, what actually happened? You understand? They are feeling like, okay, now the name of the school is actually what is very, very important to them than the life of that child. How are we sure that such things have not occurred before in that school and they've actually covered it up?
The severe matter is a school as big as Wisdom Gate is supposed to have CCTV camera in every room. That's the first thing that they need to question the owner of the school for. Secondly, what is a creche classroom doing that they cannot have a place where students or pupils can sleep? Why is a child being placed under a bookshelf? That's neglect on the school side. Secondly, a bookshelf doesn't just fall.
It has been giving signs.
There are signs. You would be seeing the signs and you're just overlooking it because it's not important. So why have the school not come out to own up their mistake, accept that they neglected in so many ways, and at least find a common ground on how to resolve the issues and understand the pain that the parents are going through? You need to see the press this thing they released, the barrister, I don't know his name, on the news, what he was saying, and the police is on the matter, everybody should be quiet. That is a very nonsense, and there is no form of emotions, empathy.
Nothing.
In that thing he was saying.
And the lawyer will tell you he's doing his job.
That person you're calling the lawyer is the son of the owner of the school.
Okay.
So he's a son of the owner of that person you're referring to. He is a son of the owner of the school.
Now
So it
I
is their family
understand
business.
why.
Okay.
So they will come out to defend their family anyhow they can.
Any private school that there is no functional PTA is a death trap. Because let me tell you, if there's PTA in that school, one way or the other, the parents will be going through maybe the day of PTA meeting. I decide to take a tour around the school. Show me my child's class. And they'll be like, why is this thing here? Somebody that's into safety, maybe a parent, will just come and say, why is this cupboard or whatever bookshelf on top here? Why don't you keep it on the ground? But the first thing private schools do is to scrap PTA. Once you scrap PTA, they do whatever they want. They are not under any sort of control. They are not under any sort of watch. But this particular issue now, I don't believe that the Commissioner of Police, River Safety Command, has not actually done. That school is not even supposed to open at all.
At all.
Now let me read a notice sent out this morning. They said, esteemed parents or guardians from the school management, 13th April 2023. Resumption of school activities. We wish to inform you that the school will resume academic activities on Monday, 20th April 2026. Please be assured that school activities will continue alongside ongoing engagement with the relevant authorities concerning the matter currently under review. The management remains deeply empathetic to the concerns of parents and guardians and continues to prioritize safety, welfare, and well-being of all pupils. In this regard, additional security measures have been put in place to ensure safe and conducive learning environments. We appreciate your continued understanding, cooperation, and in confidence in the school. Now, let me tell you something. You're saying that additional security measures have been put in place.
To stop any protest.
Was it security measures that
Killed the
insecurity
child.
that killed the child?
Exactly.
That you're going to put in security measures. Now tell me, what is the concern of security? Did we complain about security? We are talking about your facility. You're talking about security. Maybe they are afraid that we'll come to protest and all
That's
that. Well, if it takes us to do that, we'll do it. And nobody will stop us. Well, if it takes us to do that, we'll do it. If it takes us to do that, we'll do it. You are now, see, it is not a difficult thing. The parents
It's
are
not
not difficult people. Their child has died. They are grieving. All they want you to do is simple. Own up to the fact that this is our mistake. We take responsibility for this. That's all they're asking for. That we take full responsibility for this. We are sorry about it.
Pikin die for your school, and the fact that he's a pastor is what is getting me. Is shaking me right now. Pikin die for your school. Is it that you don't know how to make peace as a pastor of a so-called church? that somebody died in your school, you know how to talk to the police, you know how to talk to people, to all the political leaders in their whole villages, but you don't know how to drive straight to the parents' house and do an apology and try to make ends meet and not allow this thing come out in public. There's always a simple thing to this thing. It's just the nonchalancy of the parents in that school. Because if the parents stand up and tell themselves no, I don't think that school will open on the 20th.
True.
Yes, because if the parents come out and say this thing can happen to my child, whether you see, a child can just be walking and fall from and wherever it is, and then they will cover it. You as the parent, you're there sitting down and feel like it's not your business. It cannot happen to you.
You know, there is a lady who commented under one of my posts. She said she's the parent in that school. She gave a detailed analysis of what happened to her child in that same school. That somehow she sent her child to school hale and hearty. As children would always play. They wouldn't attempt things that you would not expect them to attempt. So the child somehow, in course of his activities with students, according to the school, the statement, broke his hands. He was preparing for his junior work. He broke his hands. What did the school do? The school called her and said, your child has broken his hand. Please come and carry him. The woman said she asked them to get somebody to bring him out to the gate so that she can send the driver to pick the child. That when they got there, the school did not give the child any form of first aid, nothing. No form of first aid. This same CTA is still there. The comment is still there. Did not give the child any form of first aid. Rather, what the school did was she now took her child back home. When she took her child back home, they started treating the hands, and that hand took them for one term. The child did not resume school. She now said, okay, no problems. Let me try and prepare my child for the is it junior WAEC, and is it junior WAEC common interest for one of them. Now, by the time the exam, since it's an external exams, we have registered already, the child will go and write. Now, this child, the parents went back to school for the child to go and write. The school management said, no, the child cannot write that external exam, that the child must first of all pay the school fees for the term he missed. So, for them, what they are interested in is just the money. What they are interested in is the reputation of the school, not whether there is any form of welfare or the children are okay and all that. And you see this, you're talking about parents. The truth of the matter is, there's this adage we have. See, when you see state and carry that body, you go think say na wood then carry. Until now your person dey inside.